exploring your financial opportunities. Hi, my name is Fong Chuan. Welcome to Learn and Make More Mind Bites. Now, being able to work on deals, making different partnerships, and working on lots of real estate, it's lots of fun, lots of creativity, lots of excitement. But there always comes that one time where you start going, well, how do I fund this deal? Which is why it's so important for us to have a great team around us and great people supporting our ventures and our opportunities and our deals, of course. Now, today we have a very special guest. It is somebody who has been in our team for a very long time. She's helped us out with a lot of things. And very, very many times where she's come up with great creative solutions and opportunities, and also great creative thoughts, and also deals where we were able to actually finish that project and finish that deal and put that all together. She is a person that has full of energy, has lots of great ideas, and is just a phenomenal mortgage broker, and is somebody that we've always are very grateful for having on our team because she has helped us out with a lot of things. So please welcome Raeann.
Hello.
Thank you for being here and your time and sharing your wisdom with everybody here.
Thank you.
Yeah. So first of all, Raeann, what about being a mortgage broker really fascinates you? Why are you in this industry?
Well, I've been in this industry since 2007 now, and broker owner for 8 of those years. What I love about mortgage brokering is the fact that every single deal is a puzzle. So you have all these different pieces to the puzzle, and income and credit and down payment and properties and all that. And you got to try and figure out how to put it all together. So sometimes the figuring out how to make it work is just the most important and the fun part for me.
Oh, nice. So it's almost like those escape rooms. You jump in that one room.
It's
Each room
true.
is like a projected deal, and you have to go and solve puzzles, find out what's the best way to finish that project and escape from that whole deal, right?
That is exactly
Lots
it.
of fun.
Yeah.
And there's always a time limit too.
Yes.
Not 45 minutes or an hour, but you have a time limit to escape.
Maybe a week or two.
Now, one of the most common questions or most common comments that I get when I recommend people to go talk to a mortgage broker when they're either working on a deal or getting their first home or whatnot is, you know what, I already have a bank representative. I have a mortgage specialist. Why do I need to go talk to a mortgage broker? So to those people, what do you say? What's the difference between a mortgage broker like yourself and those who work at a bank?
I love that question. So a bank, actually, they have one set of products. They have one set of guidelines and one set of rates. And so they can only utilize their products and their guidelines. With a mortgage broker, we have access to 50 different lenders and different types of lenders and different rates and different guidelines. And we can shop the best rate for you without you having your credit pulled multiple times. Also, we have a lot of non-bank lenders that you've never heard of, but they are still very good lenders. What they do actually is they have lower payout penalties because they are a non-bank lender and they don't have posted rates and discounted rates. They only have discounted. So when we're talking about an interest rate differential penalty, you're actually basing it on a discounted rate rather than a posted, which is what the bank would do. So that's what the benefit of the mortgage broker is we just have all these different products and we have this knowledge that we can pass on to you as well.
And there's always that common mentality that, oh, I don't want to go with a mortgage broker because there's that negative connotation. Is that true or false, and why is there that connotation there?
That connotation is there actually because of the old days. Before, when people couldn't get mortgages, they were forwarded onto a mortgage broker because there were loan sharks. You know, we had higher interest rates. We're looking at private financing. Now we still have access to that private financing, and I only utilize it in extreme circumstances. I feel like it's a Band-Aid situation, but it is there for a reason. But because we have different lenders and different types of lenders, we can help clients who can't get financing at the banks get decent financing outside of the banks. And it's an old stigma. But I feel like we are getting to be well known in this industry now as being the ones who are going to shop the rate for you and give you the best service and the best education.
Oh, good, because everybody needs to have all those options because it gives them the best solution and best product for them to use.
Yes.
Now, the next thing that people usually say is after I finish convincing them they need a mortgage broker, they usually go, well, well, that's too bad because I can't qualify anymore. I already have 5 properties. All the banks won't talk to me. What good would be a mortgage broker be if I can't qualify anymore? Plus, I'm working at home. I don't have a really steady job. What would you say to them?
Well, there's still definitely options because we have so many different lenders. They have so many different guidelines that we can't say that 5 doors is your max. That's not across the board. There are lenders that'll look at clients with more than 5 doors. There are clients that'll look at, or lenders that'll look at clients with challenges with proving income. As long as we can figure out a way to prove it that's going to satisfy their audit requirements and that they are consistently making the income, there are ways, and that's why we say it doesn't hurt to try. Let's see what we can put together, and again, putting that puzzle together for me is the best part of my job.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned that you have a lot of different lenders out there that's outside of the big 5 banks like Royal Bank and BMO or Scotia and whatnot, but it comes at all these other lenders are unknown. What's ABC lending and what's computer corporated lending? Like we've never heard of these places before. And then the next question would be, well, is it safe? How do I know I can trust these companies? How do I know that they're legit? And how come nobody's heard of these companies before as lenders?
Well, definitely there are a lot of lenders outside of the big banks that we can go to. They are major trust companies that do just mortgages for the most part. They don't have the building that you can go to and knock on the door and say, I want to do some stuff with my mortgage, but they do have a very long online presence. They've all been in business for a very long time, and they're really great at customer service because they have to be, because they don't have that, place that you can go and talk to somebody. They have to have all of these extra benefits to going to them. So we have in our world, we have A-lending. A-lending is like the banks, and we have the trust companies that have similar products to the banks, or better actually. But they have the best rates and they have all the same guidelines. And then we have the B world. Now the B world is a lender that would be, you might end up going to if you have challenges proving your income, or you've had challenges with your credit where your score is not where it needs to be. Maybe challenges with down payment as well is another angle that we take with that one. So they're still really good lenders, and they have maybe interest rates of around posted rates rather than the discounted rates. And then C lending is the private world. This is the world that we try and stay away from. They are the higher interest rates of around 9% with lender fees. And again, I feel like that's just a Band-Aid scenario. If I'm going to put somebody in that type of mortgage, it's got to be for a short time. In, out, fix the problem, let's move on with our life and get away from this. The funny thing is that with the A-lenders and those trust companies that I talked about, is most of them are actually funded by the banks. So when you're talking about MCAP, for example, they are, from the background, they are funded by Bank of Montreal. Merrick's Financial is another lender that I deal with that's a non-bank, and they're funded by Royal Bank. So they are very secure lenders, and you're not worried about them going off the face of the earth.
Well, that's exactly what we don't want, because it would be pretty bad if we got left with absolutely nothing at the last minute. Yes. Now, because you're the connection with all these other lenders and all these projects and deals, I would assume that having that good relationship with your clients would be very, very important, and developing that relationship as well, right?
Absolutely.
Now, for somebody who's done a lot of different property investments and also lots of deals, different projects and whatnot, I'm sure that you had a lot of different strategies and lots of great creativity or creative solutions that you came up with that help your clients either secure that deal, finish that deal, and get it all done. Is there one strategy or one story you could share with us that absolutely surprised even yourself?
This is actually, I've had a lot of experience in surprising myself over the years with some of the strategies that I've come up with. Challenges with down payment. I'm just going to give more examples than anything else. Challenges with down payment, coming up with different down payment solutions. And another thing that I like to do is the cash flow analysis on rental properties and seeing what's the best approach for us if a client is purchasing or refinancing existing rentals, making sure that we're still hitting that cash flow positive and getting the money out that we want.
Yeah. And from personal experience, working with you for many, many years now, because she knows our portfolio inside and out, and she knows what we're looking for, and that relationship is built, she's able to combine the relationship, knowing what we have in our portfolios, to really give us great solutions, and how do we maximize our opportunities when it comes to different projects and whatnot. And that's something I'm very, very grateful for. Now, for somebody who's looking for a mortgage broker, how would you advise them to find the right one for them? What are some of the things that you want people to look for in a mortgage broker?
There's a lot of great mortgage brokers out there, and I think the biggest thing that you want to look at is their customer service. Are they educating you on the products? Are they going through everything with you? Just feeling that personal effect with it, and feeling confident that you're getting the information and the answers that you're looking for. I'm huge on education with my clients, even if they sometimes feel like they're overwhelmed with the numbers and the terminology I'm using. I'm definitely willing to take a step back and go, okay, this is what I'm talking about, so we can make sure that they understand everything.
Because understanding is just that extra level of trust, being able to understand what each person's talking about, and then building that trust, building that relationship as well. Now, if there was one thing that you want everybody to know about, to take out of this interview about the world of mortgage brokers and financing, what would that one thing be?
Education. I keep saying it, but that's what's so important to me. Making sure that you understand the products that you're going into, understanding the reasons behind those products, and customer service. I think that's a big part of anything. If you're getting the answers and you're getting the education, but you're not getting the phone calls returned and you're not understanding what's going on, those are the things that are really important in this industry to me. And that's what I always focus on doing.
Good. Now, if you were sitting down with somebody one-on-one and somebody comes and meets you, what is that one thing that you want to strive for? You want them to walk out of that room, walk out of that meeting going, wow. And what's that thing that you want them to think about or remember or feel?
Wow, she's so smart.
Well, that's a given. So.
Well, and then just feeling that confidence, that confidence in me as a professional, that that they know that they can trust me. That's the biggest thing, is trust, I guess. Is a lot of my clients, they just go, Raeann, you know what? We trust you. Do it. Like, great. I love that answer, because I know I'm doing what's right for them.
Yep. And for us personally, it's always, well, how are we going to do it? Don't worry about it. Raeann will take care of it. Well, she'll figure it out. Just give her some time. It's all good. She'll escape from that problem, no problem. Now, this is the formal portion of our interview. We're going to jump into something a little bit more fun. So 5 quick questions, and come up with the first answer that you can come up with. And this is for people to know you a little bit more and just to have a little fun.
Okay.
So you can relax a little.
Okay.
Or not relax a little. Now, if you were asked to compete in the Summer Olympics, which event would you compete in?
High jump.
And because?
Because I really like to jump high. It's just that simple.
Good.
I don't have a great vertical, but I like to try.
If you were part of a circus, which position would you be in? Tightrope walker, the lion tamer, MC, pick any role.
Oh, the acrobat that's swinging.
Because
I love to swing.
So you could jump high, grab one of those, and just swing around.
Right. I can't say I can jump high, but I would try to.
If you had a superpower, which superpower would that be?
Ooh, I like this question. I would be super strong.
And your superhero name would be?
Oh, I don't know about that one. Superwoman. I'm not very creative with that.
It's all good. And finally, we're going to play What is Success Like? And for our viewers, what is success like? I'm going to ask her the question. She's going to pick a random card in this deck with random items on it. She's going to say, success is like this item, and explain to us why. You ready?
Okay.
All righty.
Success is like a tightrope, because you have to balance a lot of different things in order to be successful, but still get to the end.
Very good.
Really?
Kind of goes with that swinging theme and the jumping high theme. So success is like a tightrope because you have to be laser focused, being balanced, and still being to successfully get through that challenge and finish walking the tightrope.
Exactly.
Very well done. Well, thank you very much for your time. Now, there's a lot of people out there who probably want to contact you, work on their deals, or just talk to you and get more information about the world of financing. What's the best way to get in touch with you, and how do they find you?
You can find me on the internet, obviously, at mortgageengineer.ca. But I also have my email, Raeann@mortgageengineer, and I know it's a difficult name, but Raeann, and of course by phone. You'll find me on the internet.
Well, awesome. Well, thank you very much for your time and your wisdom and sharing all this great information with us. Until next time, remember, today is the day where you can unlock your potential. I'll talk to you next time.